Hey everybody, it is me, Mel. Welcome back to my channel, Polished Professionals, the blog and brand to help you conquer the workaday world with style and poise. This week we have a first. It is a Chanel unboxing, and it is my very first bags I have ever bought, not pre-loved, from Chanel. But before we get too far, if you're new to our channel, welcome. We are so glad you're here. We hope you hit the subscribe button and the bell so you never miss a show. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. It means so much to me to have so many of you share in this adventure with Polished Professionals every day. Without further ado, I am going to get into it. I have never bought a Chanel handbag from a Chanel store. Every Chanel that I own has been pre-loved. And so when I decided to walk into the Chanel, I was one, super excited about it, but two, nervous as well, and not really sure what I was going to get into, not really sure if I knew about pricing really well or types of bags. So if you're new to Chanel or thinking about buying your first Chanel bag and making that hefty commitment, I hope this video is helpful to you, and I hope that you get something out of it that maybe you can take with you into your first time into going into a Chanel store like me. Let me be clear, I love luxury, and if you've watched any of my other channel episodes here, you'll see that I have a ton of bags that I love to share with you guys. I try to do reviews of all the bags that I've gotten over the years, and really just the goal in that is, you know, we work hard, we play hard, and we spend our money on things that really mean something to us and that we're gonna wear for a long time. That is what I certainly want when I spend my money, and I hope that's what you want too. So for me, the idea of going into something like a Chanel and spending the kind of money that you do have to spend in Chanel for something new, I was really, really nervous about that. And I know you all work hard for your money, so I get that you may be nervous about spending this kind of money, but I am so excited to share this with you guys because for me, it was a great experience my first time shopping in Chanel. I had such a lovely time with the sales assistants. They were so helpful and really were able to tell me a lot about the bags because candidly, guys, I am not one of those people that spends a lot of time looking at the bags and understanding every brand and variety. All I had known was there was a bag I had really, really liked, and I wanted to see if they had it available. So that was it. Like, there was a bag, I had seen it and I could describe it, but I had no idea what the name was. I knew nothing. And they helped get me to exactly what I was looking for. And so without waiting much longer, because if you've watched any of my live videos, you know I'm like terrible at unboxing. So this is my very not sexy unboxing video. I don't know how people do this and make this look good all the time. I'm gonna learn maybe over time, but to me, what's more important is not the unboxing, but what's in the box. Okay guys, so I cheated because I wasn't sure how I was gonna get this thing off to begin with, like all this wrapping. So I kind of already did that, but I do love these bows. I thought they were so beautiful, and I was super grateful that they put that on there. I actually bought this in New York on their Madison Avenue store and took that, had it shipped back. So I wasn't sure what kind of shipping I was gonna get back, but really glad that this came with it because I just think this is really neat. I don't really have a reason to have this, but I'll probably find a YouTube video and find some cute way to like wear this in my hair this summer or something, right? Like we could make something out of this, even though I'm the opposite of crafty, but that's all right. Sexy unboxing continues. So somebody put in the comments what I can do with this sassy ribbon that I had to kind of untie and probably would need to iron if I really wanted to use it for something else. Nonetheless, I think it's super cute, and when you spend the kind of money you do on a Chanel bag, they might as well give you a cute little ribbon. So without further ado, sorry, I get distracted easily. Here's the box. This is a little guy. It was my first time, right, in a Chanel store, so I couldn't go totally big or go home. I did, though, end up buying 2 bags, and yeah, I bought 2 bags, and I'll have to tell you about it because I actually took one back, so that'll be a whole nother experience I want to tell you about exchanging a bag there, because this is enough to go through your first time at Chanel. So that was the box. It came basically like this when they did it, but this is the little bag that is around it. And this is a mini, guys. It is a very small bag, but I love it. This is the small, I guess it's a mini vanity case. It's the, I guess I could read about it. Ooh, card in here. That probably tells me all I needed to know. Ooh, I don't know that language. Ooh, I don't know many of these languages, you guys. That's great. They sell this stuff everywhere, clearly. Well, I can't read it. Well, I printed something out because I was not exactly sure if I would get all the details right on the bag. I just know I liked it aesthetically, but I knew I needed to tell you guys a little bit more than that. So the bag inside of here is the Chanel Caviar Quilted. It's a mini bag, not the small mini Filigree vanity case. It is in beige and black, and many of my favorite channels have this in a larger size, and I was jealous because they did not actually bring that back this year or this season. They may bring it back at a later time, but since I've already now got the mini in my collection, I'm pretty sure I can't buy a bigger one of these, so I'll have to pick something else if I really want to stay in this family of bags. But this is the vanity case, and I had no idea what it was called until I walked in the store, so there you go. It is a mini vanity, so I have to save the back side for sure because, the front side, because it is just the best. But I wanted to show you guys, here's just a little look at that. See that there? It is a pretty thick bag, I'll give it that much. It's got some good thickness to it, a couple inches thick. I'll put the measurements down below. I didn't think measuring it would be very good for my sexy unboxing. Wait, should I lay this like this? How would a sexy unboxer do this? Like that. I don't know. They always seem to undo it better than me, but now the big reveal. Doesn't she look adorable? I feel like I should name her. I don't know for sure, but this is my new best friend, and I just am in love. I'm in love with the caviar leather. I'm in love with the gold with it. It is just beautiful. But I will tell you, this is a small bag. So I thought about doing what I might put in this bag so you guys can really see what practically fits in here. So I have my current bag with me. This is the LB right here, which if you don't know this one, I love that too. I actually added my own chain to it, but I do love this chain. It helps it take a little more beating rather than the leather chain. But that is, I guess, a whole nother video too. So, but I wanted to take out of what's in my bag here and see what we can fit in here. I will tell you, I already know your larger size iPhones will not fit in here. I mean, that's the rule, will not fit in here. But it does have great card cases inside. So I'll show you guys that. Hopefully the lighting is pretty good to get you in here. So it definitely does have some pretty good space in there. Authenticity card. Did I say that right? Authenticity? I think so. But I love that it has all these places for my cards and cash. So certainly gonna have plenty of room for that. And this is a great crossbody. I mean, it does go quite long. So you would be great to put this across the body so you can really take it and run with it. You can tell I'm taking all these out for the very first time. But you can see in there too, just that it has a logo as well, just so you see. And as you can tell, it is wide. I mean, that really does open up. So it's a good sized little box. But I thought I would pull out a few of the things that I have, see all what goes in there. Luckily, I do have not a huge key, but I'd have to have this. So there's the key. I have two keys, one to my car and one to my church. We don't even lock our house. Does that tell you something? Next thing I'm hoping that goes in here is my powder, which I really can't leave without. So far so good on the powder side of things. I'm doing okay, keys and powder. I was wondering if this was gonna fit. If you don't know the Chanel lipsticks, you need to know because that's actually the one I have on right now and it's fabulous. I'll link it below. Okay, but see this now, if you're looking, that's kind of gotta go sideways here. This will not fit across here, not at least easily. Maybe it'll go down low, but I just don't want it, but you can tell like it will not go at the top there. So you may have to pick a smaller lipstick or do this at an angle, but that does take up some precious space. But so far, so good. I've got my powder, my lipstick, and my keys in there. I was gonna get my Texas ID out and a couple of my credit cards. I guess I should get my Polished Professionals credit cards out there because, well, this is all for you, Polished Professionals. And there we go. So those are fitting in the side pockets pretty easily here. And I don't know about y'all, do you ever have cash? I never have cash, so I don't know if I need that as well. But so far, so good. I'm fitting in some of these. I feel okay about this, y'all. I think it's gonna work. I mean, if I've got keys, lipstick, and powder and cards, do I have any cash? I probably have $1. I never have cash. Okay, I have no dollars. Okay, wait, I will say, this is the few other things I gotta fit. Eye drops in there, yes, check, check. I always have these minis of mouth stuff, so little mini mouth breath drops or whatever. Let's see if my trusty, this guy goes in, because I always have this. I think this is too big. It is gonna be way too big. So we're looking like a no on that. I'm feeling like right now with my lip balm, I will say I may get rid of this one because I feel like that's gonna be a little too big, and I'll go a little smaller for you guys. On the lipstick, let's see what I've got here. Okay, here is kind of some normal size lipstick for you guys. This is by my girlfriend, Rose Hip Essentials. If you don't know her, she's amazing, but that's a pretty normal size. So I'll go with that, putting that in there. And then that way we've got in here eye drops, our powder, our keys, our credit cards in the side. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, those are they look a little better if I push them down like that. So that's what's going on right now in this bag, and I'm feeling like that's a pretty good amount. Let's see what else is in here that's like super essential. We'll go through nail clippers, probably. I always have those. And that way, yeah, if I get my nail clippers in, at least then I've got my nail file too. So maybe that'll fit as well. I will say I'll put a couple of business cards in there because I always tend to have my business cards with me. I think those would fit too, a couple of those. In fact, I've got them for, Polished Professionals and the Not Wonder Woman podcast. We would love for you to listen to any of those, all of those. So I will stick a couple of those cards in here as well. See how those fit in the back of this, or if they go in the side. Okay, those are gonna go in the side. So they fit pretty well. So a couple of business cards as well. And if I had cash, I would put that in here. I think I'd be doing pretty well. But I'm feeling like minus the phone, which, it could fit. If you had a smaller phone, it would definitely fit in this because of how wide it is. I've definitely got room in here. I could move everything into the one-sided pouch with my keys, but it is just not that wide. So that is the one thing you'd have to think about if you were gonna buy this bag, and maybe, I don't know, consider getting a smaller phone. So guys, I had to show you just a little bit more about what this might look like if you have it on. So here it is. It's a great size. I will say it is a good crossbody as well. And I'm tall, I'm 5'10". So if that helps at all as you think about the sizing on this, it is a great crossbody for me. Hits me but well below my waist. So here's my waistline. Hits me well below that. Really comfortable, I would say, to wear on. Super lightweight, although it is very durable. I mean, of course, you know this, that's what the caviar leather is for, and it really can take a licking and keep on ticking, so I love that. But so far, so good on this. I appreciate y'all going through this process with me. I will say it is still a little daunting to go into Chanel. So I get it, people, I get it. But I'm really excited about this bag. I cannot wait to wear this all summer. I'll keep showing you what is in it on my Instagram, so I'd love for you to check that out and let you know if I find a smaller phone, because I feel like this bag may be worth me buying a smaller phone still, or making my iWatch work a little bit harder as my phone. So those are a couple of my options, or put my phone in my pocket. That's what the saleswoman said, and I think she's probably right. I think that's a great idea, just to be able to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching my first experience of going into a Chanel store and buying a bag. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some insight into this. Like I said, I'll put the measurements down below. Again, if you're really wanting to fit your phone in there, that is the challenge with this bag, but pockets are always possible, as well as maybe smaller phones. I do have the plus size phone, so that is why mine does not fit in here. So check that out. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have if you're thinking about buying this bag. And I cannot wait to show you the second bag that I did. That will be a new video coming up shortly, so I hope you will check that out too. And that is actually an exchange, so I will get into the process of what it meant to go exchange a bag at Chanel and tell you my experiences there as well. And in fact, I did it at 2 different stores, different than the one I bought it in. So definitely an interesting experience to say the least. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for encouraging me. If there's things I should be putting in this little bag that I'm missing, tell me that too in the comments. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can hit the subscribe button and the bell below so you never miss an episode. And thank you as always for being a part of Polished Professionals.